Oh, those are scary.
Those are scary?
Yeah, those like pendulum things. Hi, everyone. We are LaChiMoLaLa. And we are back with another music video reaction to, of course, Monsta X. We're just working our way through the catalog, guys.
Yeah.
But we're doing it all out of order because just whatever strikes our fancy. And today that was Beautiful.
Yeah, so we decided to choose Beautiful because this was playing in the background, or in the music world, we would call this a sorry, now I'm getting all like technical. A music synchronization. Yeah, music 101. But yeah, so we heard this playing in the background of the very first episode of Monsta X-Ray Season 2, Episode 1. I got through it. I got through it.
You got through it. And it's been
by
stuck in our heads ever since, hasn't it?
Yeah. So, and we're like, you know, we should be watching this. We should watch this music video, you know, because we have not seen it. So heard the song already.
Love the song.
Yeah, love it.
Never seen. It's funny. I feel like we've been digging into their back catalog so much, so it's like we already love a song on almost every album, but we have seen like a fraction of the music.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Which is nice. It gives us lots of fun time to get into it, like right now.
Yeah. And Monbebes, don't worry, we are gonna watch the whole time travel sequence. I know it's taking us a little bit.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But for now, we're gonna start with Beautiful.
Yes. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go, let's do it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, those are scary.
Those are scary?
Yeah, those like pendulum things. They're really heavy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like they're in different like worlds.
Yeah. I really like their like group suited outfits. Oh
my goodness.
I love how Shonu's the flower guy.
Of course.
Right? Whoa.
Oh my gosh. There's so many bright colors.
Does Shonu have them all locked up? What's happening? It seemed like he was walking down a hallway and they were all like looking in.
Yeah. Like a spaceship or something.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's like a jailbreak.
Right?
Jailbreak.
Yes!
I love when you have like burgundy hair.
Look at all those dollar bills flying.
Right? I love this interesting stage with the pattern on it. I can't take it when Youngwon does his hips.
Oh. Oh. Man.
That was cool.
Holy crap!
Oh, that was
so
awesome.
Cool.
Wow.
What? Okay. Whoa.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Another amazing performance by Monsta X.
We
expect nothing less, but still. Woo.
Amazing. Woo. Okay. So let's start with the song, like we normally do. Love it.
Yes, it's so catchy. And to be honest, I didn't know what the words were before. I don't really need to know what the words mean. Usually I feel it through the way they vocalize. But this one was like, the words were a little softer than I thought they were going to be, based on the song. So I kind of like that juxtaposition of like sweeter words with this kind of like, I don't know, there's like so much momentum in this song. And of course the hook's amazing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So beautiful.
Right.
Oh.
I don't know. I loved how they were like, I'm going to hug you even if it makes me bleed. Like, why is that cute? Why is that hot? But it is. It is.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, everything about this song is great. I love the beginning of the song too. It catches your attention. I don't know what sound that is, but
but I like it.
But I love it.
And I really love also how the rap line really shines in this song. They have like several big parts and you really get to hear their differences, or as we like to call them, they're yin and yang, because they're the perfect twosome.
They are.
And this is another great song that shows that. I love how much they emphasize them.
Something that stands out with like Monsta X, I think I mentioned this before, is that they I feel like there's a balance between the vocal line and the rap line when it comes to the music. It's
pretty even.
Yeah, because a lot of the songs that we hear, it's like, yeah, the rap line's awesome, but then like they only have like a few lines, like
they're like dropped into the bridge or something.
Exactly. Yeah. And then they come in for like a few seconds and then poof, they're gone,
Whereas for this, it seems like everybody gets a verse, and that includes rap line.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And I think I mentioned this before too. Like there's something about like when June Honey and I Am like start the song,
yes. There's like a certain bit of like attack almost, like that's what I mean about like it like starts from 0 to 60 and then never slows down.
Yeah.
And they bring that energy to it for sure.
Yeah. That energy is what hooks us in, right? Well, it hooks me in,
100%.
And for someone who isn't like I say this all the time, but like I'm not a huge, exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm not a huge rap person.
But you're always complimenting Monsta X's rap line. So I think maybe you're coming around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I love their rapping, like just like you said, the yin and yang, like they complement each other like so well. And
they're so distinct, you never are confused about who it is. You don't need to see it, you can hear it right away. And that's one of the things I also love about like Kihan. I feel like every time I know instantly when he's singing, and this is another great, he sounds great in everything, but this song features how beautiful his voice is in like a really passionate, powerful way, and you're just like Kihan. I know you totally disagree, don't you? He's the worst.
He's the worst.
He's the worst for not calling you.
How dare he?
How dare he? And like he's all smoldery and a little snarly in this. I'm like, ooh, give me some Hungwon facials. Do it.
Yeah. Bring that sass. Yeah, so yeah, I love this song. Before seeing the music video, like it was on repeat for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I feel like every week we're like, here's my new song this week.
Yeah.
Like, this is all I'm listening to.
Yeah.
This is the only EP I'm listening to this week. Like,
yeah.
because we're still just learning, and just like the enjoyment of that is there's always something new. But this song definitely, I mean, there's a reason why it's a classic.
Yeah, it's so catchy.
Yeah.
So then, oh my goodness, the sets. Yeah, so when I saw that in some of these scenes, the beginning sequences of like Shonu being like in a garden and like all the different scenes of them, in Monsta X-Ray, like the opening sequence for the first episode, I was like, okay, we gotta watch this music video.
Yeah, I love gorgeous. How they each have like their own, like you said earlier, they're each like in their own little world.
Yeah.
But then there's like that connecting through way, the hallway, like a through line that connects them all. But it feels like they can't come together, like they're trapped and they can't get out. But it's like, you see, like Shonu walks down the hall, Juhani walks down the hall. It seems like some of them are able to get out, but like not at the same time.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Yeah. I'm sure their rooms probably, like, if we knew them better, we would be like, oh, that's so Shonu. You know what I mean? Like, living in Flowerland, or, I loved that I.M was in like what basically looked like a English manor house library full of gold bars.
Right? Like, gold bars and gold coins and money flying up. I'm like, what is happening?
Is this a gentleman's club from the 1680s or the 1880s? Like, what's going on? It looked like super fancy. And then I was very concerned for Hyungwon. I wasn't sure what was happening. It seemed like he just was... He seemed like he was trying to escape himself, and like everything was a mirror. I was like, what's happening? I don't know. There was so much going on.
Yeah.
I think I have to watch it a couple more times to figure out what's really happening.
Yeah. And then all of them looking out, like you said, like to this hallway. And I'm like, why?
And then I was concerned because at first I thought only Shonu could walk up and down. And I was like, why does he have them all locked away? And then Juhani was walking up and down, and I was like, why are they in on it together? I don't know. That part I didn't really understand, but was it cool? Did it look amazing? Hells yes.
Yeah. And it was so interesting that they had like that. I think they're obsessed with that like little pocket watch.
Yes, I was gonna say Min Hyuk had that pocket watch.
Yeah.
And you didn't seem distressed, but those giant like faux work toys, ooh. That to me just looked like, I mean, those are solid brass. Take your eye out. Give you a concussion. I don't know. I was just, and they're all on the strings. I don't know. Min Hyuk's room actually felt the most dangerous to me.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just because I'm really weird. Obviously, you didn't think so.
Oh my god! He'll be fine. It's Min Hyuk.
I felt like Kihyun was cool. He was just like, yeah, I'm here in my room, hanging out the window. I'm not stressed. Right?
I don't know. I think he wanted to get out too. He's just staring out there. He
didn't seem as worked up as some of the other guys.
Yeah. Okay.
He was like, someone's coming to get me. I'm cool. Or maybe it's just that he always looks like, I'm cool. Effortless.
Confidence king.
Confidence king.
Yeah.
Confidence king.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think I said this during the video, but I really loved how when they were dancing in that like giant white sound stage, that they broke it up with that like slightly raised stage, and then that it wasn't just like a solid color, that it had that cool pattern on it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very different. People usually just have like a raised black stage or a raised white stage. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. The flooring was very busy, but it was busy, but then like the guys still stood out. Regardless.
Exactly. And they were like, a lot of times they were in silhouette or something. So I just felt like it really made them like, it set the stage for the room. Like at first it pulls you in, and then you went up with the guys. So
Yeah.
I thought visually it was really cool.
Speaking of visually very cool, the choreography.
Ooh.
Okay, so this has to be one of my favorite choreographies by them. Okay, I know we still have like 1,000 bajillion more videos to get through.
You're allowed to have a for now. For now.
For now. This is one of my favorite dances, choreographies. You know, it was just wow. And of course, it's because I'm very biased to like clothing if you use it as a prop as part of your dance,
Yes.
you know? And it wasn't just like a I know with Jealousy, they had like this part where, well, I'm pretending like this is like a jacket.
Okay.
They had this part right here, you know, but then like honestly, like they took off their jacket,
which they all did together, which was crazy. I the choreography for that alone, I was like, how long did you have to practice that?
I know, right? They took out the jacket, they jumped over it, and then they passed the jacket to the person behind them and they started tossing it, you know, and that is so cool. That was so
it was
cool.
just like pass it back, pass it back, pass it back, and then the person at the end. And I loved how it started really tight on Kihyun, who of course was the center, and then as it pulls back, then so at first you like didn't even realize, and by the time you did, you were like, what? It was over. It was like really cool the way they did the camera work with that. I totally agree.
Oh my gosh, yeah, love it.
And speaking of loving things, let's talk about the clothes for a second.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Giovanni's crazy, like embellished patched jacket, military style looking jacket was super cute.
Oh my gosh. Scream like hotness. You know?
Right? Yeah. He looked so good. And I'm not used to seeing him with like long hair that's not like done up. Like that's just like whatever. I don't brush. Like I was like, oh my gosh, he looks so hot. Like I felt like it's a very different look than I'm used to for him, and I'm in favor of it. I liked it. Bring it back.
Oh my gosh. And like during the dance again, they look great in black. They look great in any color, you know.
Yeah.
I love them in black.
I did like when they took their jackets off, then we had these like kind of billowy, like their shirts were all a little bigger, like the sleeves and stuff.
Yeah.
And the jackets were more fitted. So it was like, it really changed the whole look.
Yeah.
A lot more than I expected it to. I mentioned Shonu's flower jacket where he was like with those bluebells and he's wearing them or whatever. I was like,
yes.
Only Shonu can wear like a flowery jacket like that and still be like so macho.
Right?
I just thought he looked really, really good in that. It was like, it was the perfect combination of like broad shoulders, but like soft baby blue. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Who else? Who else do we love?
All of them.
I mean, yeah. All of them. Yeah. I didn't get a really good look at his because they were too busy zooming in on his face, so I was okay with that.
Hyungwon, I don't remember his outfit either.
No, I just remember when he was doing that hips thing in the dance and I got all flustered. That's all I remember about that. I don't even know what he was wearing. I was just like, oh my, he's doing it again. It's so funny. A lot of times I can't tell sometimes like what era they're in yet. Like I don't know the eras definitively enough to just know from the song where we are.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I see the music videos, I can tell because Hyungwon's like so slender in like the early days, like really, really slender, and makes him look so much taller. And he's already ridiculously tall.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt like when they kind of like had the backlighting at one point and he was in the center, I was just like, oh my gosh, look at him. He goes on forever, that beanpole. I mean, super adorable. No offense to beanpoles. I like a beanpole. But yeah, I just thought that his stuff, I mostly remember the dancing and then him being in the room, but when he was in the room, I think he just wore all white, right?
I was too busy looking at his face.
I know.
Looking at the mirror. Looking at the mirror. I feel like we're cursed.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing that happened with me and I am. I was like, I think I'm supposed to be looking at other stuff too, but I'm just like, I know he was burning money at one point. I remember that because I remember thinking, oh, his hair looks so cute right now with the firelight. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. But
again, we'll have to watch it some more.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Do you think the pocket watch has something to do with like the time travel through line?
You know, I don't remember Beautiful being in the timeline playlist that we have that we're gonna gear up for.
Yeah. But maybe they have like little Easter eggs and everything, you know?
I feel like they do because we watched Follow and it has a big big clock on the floor.
I feel like there's clocks in all of their music videos. I mean, I guess that's kind of basic. Why wouldn't there be? But why would there be? You can do anything you want, right?
Yeah. I mean,
if I was making up an imaginary world, there would be no clocks. I would never be late. So yeah, it is interesting. Like you mentioned, the pocket watch in particular, and then just like the clock motif.
Yeah.
It does seem to be a reoccurring theme.
Yeah, and from our wonderful Monbebe, they're very much obsessed with time travel.
Yeah.
So,
which I think is really cool. I mean, who wouldn't be?
I mean, if you done it right.
If you don't like, start a plague or have a paradox when you meet yourself.
Exactly. See, you get me.
You're really worried. You're really worried about that.
Yeah, I hate storylines like that, where it's like
noted.
Yeah, if you're gonna do time travel, it's a very complex thing. I make it sound like I know everything about time travel, but I don't.
I mean,
but seriously,
you're reading a quantum physics book at night before you go to bed. You'll explain it all to me.
Yeah. Damn it.
There must be a quantum physics for dummies out there. Maybe we should get it. Not that you're a dummy. I'm just saying for me.
No, it's okay.
Well, I'm not a dummy either. It's just science. Science is hard.
Yeah, it is. Maybe we should just hang out at Caltech,
right?
Make some
there
friends. There you go.
Maybe after we watch the time travel series, we should find an expert to watch it with us.
Exactly.
Who can explain what's going on and why they won't get sucked into a wormhole.
Yeah. Or will they? Who knows?
Will they?
Yeah. I have no idea.
I think I already mentioned this too, but I just want to give a shout out to Min Hyuk for being like extra hot in this.
Oh yeah.
I love all these boys, but I will admit I love some more than others. I feel like Min Hyuk is always surprising me. Like when I think I've got it nailed down who he is, he feels completely different.
Yeah. Well, Min Hyuk to you is how Joo-Honey is to me, because Joo-Honey, I see him as like, he's my homie. He's my homeboy.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Min Hyuk.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll be startled when I'm like, oh my.
You're like, maybe we could be more than friends.
Right?
See, that's a feeling I got from Joo-Honey in this music video. I'm like, oh, maybe you're not my friend Daniel after all.
I know we've known each other since birth, but maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think that's it for it. Because he feels so comfortable to me. Yeah, he definitely feels like I get best friend vibes from him.
Yeah.
But not in this. In this, I was like, oh damn. Wow.
You'll be like, Tammy, can you get me his number?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, these guys don't know.
Will get.
Yeah, thank you. These guys don't know how to quit. I mean, every week I have a new record, so I guess they're all my bias. I'm not sure. It changes daily, and that's part of the reason I love Monsta X.
Yeah, same here. They're all my records. Mm-hmm. They certainly are. I mean, sorry, Keon's
your ultimate, right?
Yeah,
right, you're so blessed.
Yeah.
I think we should just leave it at that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I keep telling people, I'm like, don't tell Jimin from BTS, please. He's been my he's been my ultimate for a very, very long time. And then this Folio
This
comes
happened.
in, and I'm like, oh my
Like, what? Why?
god.
Oh gosh, so good.
Yeah.
Ugh, these guys never disappoint.
No, they are so fantastic.
They are
Again, I don't understand why they're not,
at the pinnacle yet.
yeah, at the pinnacle. Exactly. It
Well, we're
breaks my
gonna
heart a
keep
little bit.
working on it for them.
I know, right?
You're welcome. I'm sure we're helping. But yeah, I feel like sometimes I feel like a missionary. Like I'm always trying to convert people to be Monbebes. My friends are like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "No, really, really."
Are you kidding me? Like,
even if I only get one, I feel like I've done my duty.
Yeah.
So
I mean, how often do I post about Monsta X every week
all
on
the
my
time.
on my IG?
The time. It's the soundtrack of your Insta.
It is totally my soundtrack. All of my lifting videos is all Monsta X. Yeah, and I'm trying to convert my trainer to play like BTS to like Monsta X now.
Yes.
He thinks like BTS is the only K-pop band that I'll listen to, and I'm like,
and you're like, that's not true.
I'm like, homie. Yeah, I actually had a condition for him last night. This is like totally TMI, but so so the classes are getting like really huge, and and I was like, oh, like I'll look at the scheduling, and because you could tell how many people will check in and stuff like that through an app that we use, and so I'll check the app, and I will come and help you, because a class of like 12 plus is a lot for like one person, and so I offered to help because it was a really hard day. It was like Olympic lifting where you have to use the barbell and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I'll come by and help, like, coach and stuff like that. I was like, only one condition. And he's like, what is the condition? And I told him, I will come and help you if you play 2 Monsta X songs for me. And I will ease you into it. Please play Magnetic, which is not really a Monsta X song. They're featured on there, but you could play that song, and then you could play It Cool with Stevie Aoki. Okay, so
all right, we'll just ease in. So you're slowly gonna convert your whole gym. I love it.
Yeah,
that sounds like a plan.
It is a total plan. And so just you wait. We're gonna hear some Monsta X, you guys, and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna show it all to you guys. All right.
I can't wait.
And it's gonna transition to like Beautiful, at some point.
It's next on the list.
Yeah, we're doing our due diligence. So stream the music, damn it. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Back to Beautiful. Wow, off tangent.
Oh, you made it. You came around.
Yeah.
You came around. But yes, we should definitely be watching this video more, and I'm kind of excited. Like I said, we're kind of just like spinning the wheel on whatever floats our boat that week. So I honestly have no idea what we'll do next, and that's part of the fun.
Yeah, you know what? I think maybe the next one might be like Shine Forever, because that's the next song that they played in the first episode that like I heard.
We'll just go through everything we hear on X-Ray.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. So Shine Forever is next.
Yay.
Yay. All right, I will stop right here. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with us, because clearly I went off tangent many times, and I apologize, but it was still Monsta X related. So thank you so much for watching with us and having fun with us, and just having a good time. So if you guys like this video, which I hope you do, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you next time for, did I say shine together? Shine forever?
You'll definitely see us for something. And it'll be shiny. But we will definitely be back with more Monsta X content.
Yes.
100.
Yeah. 100.
안녕.